In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. The stars were set in the night sky and the earth was formed, a beautiful and vibrant place teeming with potential. His final creation was mankind, formed in his own image. With great care and love, he shaped the first humans, giving them life and purpose. Adam and Eve were the first humans, placed in a beautiful garden called Eden. This garden was a paradise, filled with lush greenery, vibrant flowers, and an abundance of life. God created Adam from the dust of the ground and breathed life into him. This divine breath gave Adam a soul, making him a living being with the ability to think, feel, and love. Eve was crafted from Adam's rib, symbolizing their close connection and partnership. Together, they were meant to support and complement each other, sharing a bond that was both physical and spiritual. They lived in perfect harmony with God and nature. Every creature in the garden was their companion, and they understood the language of the animals and the whispers of the trees. Adam and Eve were given dominion over all living creatures. They were the caretakers of this paradise, entrusted with the responsibility to nurture and protect every living thing. It was a world untouched by sin, where innocence and purity reigned. The air was fresh, the water pure, and the land unspoiled by the hands of man. The sun always shone and gentle breezes rustled the leaves. The garden was a place of perpetual peace and tranquility, where every day was a new beginning. They were content to walk with God in the cool of the evening, their hearts full of love and gratitude. In these moments they felt the true essence of their existence, a deep connection with their Creator and the world around them. The Garden of Eden was a place of abundance and delight. God provided Adam and Eve with everything they needed to thrive. Fruit trees laden with delicious fruit dotted the landscape. Crystal-clear rivers flowed through the garden, teeming with life. Among all the trees, one stood out, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God commanded Adam and Eve not to eat from this tree. He warned them that disobedience would have dire consequences. They were free to enjoy all the other trees, but this one was forbidden. One day, as Eve was walking alone in the garden, she encountered a cunning serpent. The serpent, a symbol of temptation and deceit, questioned God's command. "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" he asked slyly. Eve, deceived by the serpent's words, began to doubt God's goodness. The serpent tempted Eve with the promise of knowledge and wisdom. He told her that if she ate the forbidden fruit, she would become like God, knowing good and evil. Eve, enticed by the serpent's promises, succumbed to temptation. The serpent, with its cunning words, convinced her that eating the fruit would open her eyes and make her like God, knowing good and evil. She ate the forbidden fruit and gave some to Adam, who also ate it. Their eyes were opened, and they realized they were naked, feeling a sense of vulnerability they had never known before. In that moment, sin entered the world, and their innocence was lost. They felt a deep sense of guilt and regret for their disobedience. Shame and fear filled their hearts, and they hid from God. They sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves, trying to hide their newfound shame. God, in his infinite justice, held Adam and Eve accountable for their actions. He questioned them, and they confessed their disobedience, feeling the weight of their choices. They were banished from the Garden of Eden, forced to toil the ground for their survival. The paradise they once knew was now out of reach, and they faced a harsh new reality. Pain and suffering became a part of the human experience. The ground was cursed because of them, and they would have to work hard for their sustenance. The once perfect relationship between God and humanity was broken. They longed for the closeness they had lost, but the consequences of their actions had forever altered their existence. The story of Adam and Eve is a powerful reminder of the consequences of disobedience and the seductive nature of sin. In the lush, serene Garden of Eden, they had everything they could ever need, yet the allure of the forbidden fruit proved too strong. The serpent's cunning words sowed seeds of doubt and desire in their hearts. It teaches us that our choices have far-reaching implications. Their decision to eat the forbidden fruit led to their expulsion from paradise, a loss of innocence, and a life of hardship. This pivotal moment changed the course of human history, illustrating the profound impact of our actions. It highlights the importance of trusting in God's wisdom and resisting temptation. The serpent's deception serves as a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk when we stray from the path of righteousness. Trusting in divine guidance can help us navigate the complexities of life. Though we may face temptations in our own lives, we can learn from Adam and Eve's mistake. Their story is a testament to the human condition, filled with moments of weakness and regret. Yet, it also offers hope and a chance for redemption. We can choose to follow God's path, seeking His guidance and strength to overcome the challenges we face. In moments of doubt and temptation, turning to faith can provide the clarity and resolve needed to stay true to our values. The story of the fall serves as a timeless warning and a call to live in obedience to our Creator. It reminds us that while we may falter, the path to redemption is always open, urging us to strive for a life of virtue and faithfulness.